Hey y'all, let's do some makeup together. Hey y'all, it's Steffi. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day. Today, I'm going to try to do my interpretation. Let me just start out with that. My interpretation of a Dita von Teese inspired look. If you don't know who she is, she's a very well, first of all, she was married to Marilyn Manson, but that's not who she is. She's honestly, I don't really know, but I know that I love her makeup, and I know that she does like a burlesque type makeup, not the crazy kind, but the soft, very like 1950s kind. So I'm gonna try my hardest to do that. So first of all, I'm gonna start off. I'm using my Pretty All Set palette. I know it's backwards, but I'm gonna start out using a light shimmer. I couldn't decide between this one and this one, so I went with this one here because I figured it would go with the brown more, and I'm gonna go with like probably this color just in the crease line, but very lightly, because this is like very light kind of makeup, a light kind of an eye makeup with bright red lips. So I'm going to try it. So I'm not using my finger because I don't want this eyeshadow to be like just straight on shimmer. I want it to be like an eyeshadow. So I was giving Chloe her eardrops, and I thought that that's why all of this started, was from her eardrops. I just had a gut feeling. But the doctor's office said, no, it's not from the eardrops. Keep treating her ears and she'll be fine. Right? So I did. I kept treating her ears. And then on the box today, Barry noticed that it says, watch out for head tilt and incoordination. Can you believe that? They told me that's not why it happened, and I guess we'll never really know why it happened, because they call it idiopathic old dog vestibular syndrome. But the eardrops couldn't have helped, especially if there's a warning sign on it saying watch out for this stuff. So I am like pissed off because I was told, no, just keep using the drops, it's okay, you know. And I just had a gut feeling from the very beginning that those eardrops are why she got sick, because I treated her ear on a Monday, and then Tuesday when I woke up, she was with the nystagmus and the head tilt and everything like that, and then she was fine. Like, she just magically got better during the day. And then I treated her ears again, and then the next day she was just all messed up, and has been for the last 10 days. So I think, although she's been getting better and I've still been treating her ears, I just really think that my gut tells me that the eardrops had something to do with it. So I'm just putting this like a mid-tone brown in my fake crease line. Not going on much with the eyeshadow today. And then she went over and just stole my spot. Do you guys see that? That's what, the pink pillow, that's where I sit. She just flat stole my spot. That's okay. She can do whatever she wants. So I actually cleaned my brushes today. They're drying, so I'm using some different brushes that I have. So yay me, I finally did something I said I was going to. But yeah, I'm pretty mad about this eardrop situation, because she could have been getting a lot. Look at her, she's just going around in circles, and that's what she does, because I mean, dogs do that anyway. but she does it a lot more now. So I don't know. I don't know what to think, because the symptoms can point to, you know, anything. It could be the ear drops, it could be idiopathic. I just don't know. I'm putting on a little too much brown. I don't know why I'm not stopping myself. I'm going to stop there. Let me make sure it's even. But I'm going to stop there. And I don't know if you can really see the sparkly. You know what? Let me put some more of the sparkly, the shimmer on top. Because I really want the shimmer to stand out without doing like just a strip with my finger. I'm just going to put the shimmer over top the brown and then be done. Okay, I'm done. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my jumbo, my NYX jumbo, whatever this is, and I'm going to tight line the top. Baby, lay down. Mommy's gonna be back soon. Just gonna tight line the top. So anyway, so I asked my sister today if it was okay if I stopped treating her ears, because before I treat her ears, I go in and I dig out all the crud with a Q-tip. And today, the only thing that was on there was yesterday's medicine. Like, it doesn't even dry out. And she's got yeast, which makes sense because nothing in her ears. Look at the poor baby. Nothing in her ears will dry out. Look at her little head tilt. Look at my poor baby. But she is standing and she's walking. She can't really stand and eat because the food is too low, but she's started walking on the hardwood floors, which is a great improvement. So I'm gonna do a wing here. Kind of a thick wing. And I have to have my, I'm gonna go across my hooded eye, so I have to have my eyes relaxed. Well, how am I gonna do this? I know this isn't really the way I'm supposed to do a wing with my hooded eyes, but this is how I'm doing it today. My poor little baby over there. I've noticed that her separation anxiety is worse now. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to color in all the parts that I missed. Okay. Now I'm going to take off They're not exactly even, but they're better than I thought they would be. They're a lot better than I thought they would be, actually. So I'm going to go in with Kylash mascara just on the top. You know what? Just because I'm doing this makeup look, I'm going to pay homage to Kat Von D because she does the same kind of makeup, I believe. And I'm going to use her mascara. Okay. Gonna go glue my lashes. You know, I want to say that Dita von Teese was in a burlesque show, but I'm not positive. I really want to say that though, but I'm not positive. I should have researched her better. I apologize for that. Going in with the NYX Studio Perfect Primer. We're going to be using NYX products today, except for the concealer and the lipstick and the blush and the contour. Just forget what I said before. We're going to be using a couple of them though. And I already put my moisturizer on, so don't yell at me for not doing that. Okay, going into NYX Born to Glow in the color Light. Whoa. What happened? I think something just went flying. I think it was my makeup. I really like this foundation. I used it earlier on an earlier makeup look, and it's very much my color, and I really like the way it feels, and I like the coverage. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Getting it very close to my waterline and my lash line because I want my under eye to be completely blank, like just concealer, foundation, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to do the same with the concealer. It says it's a radiant. It says naturally radiant. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but this is completely matte. It feels matte. I mean, well, once it dries down, it feels matte. I mean, I guess that's true for all foundation, I guess. But it doesn't really look radiant. I mean, it looks radiant, but it doesn't look like dewy. So when I think of a radiant finish, that's what I think of, is like dewy. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just cleaning my nose ring. Okay. So I'm going to go into, concealer's next. L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the color Poreless. This is probably my very favorite concealer. Like, I don't have a L'Oreal Infallible product that I don't like. I love all of their products. I don't know, do I have a L'Oreal Infallible foundation? Is this Maybelline? That's Maybelline. I want to say, do I? I thought I did. Maybelline Fit Me. Okay, I guess I don't. I should try a L'Oreal foundation. L'Oreal Infallible foundation out. I'm going to go back with a little dab. And I'm just going to let it sit there for a moment. Going to go in with the P. Louise liquid base. And this is the lightest color that I have it in. I don't know. There's so much writing on here. I don't know where the color is. But this is the lightest one that I have. I put a little too much on. So maybe I'll go down here with it first. This stuff, a little really does go a long way. I think I learned that lesson before, and if you've seen my video where I didn't really know how much to put on, and so I put on way too much. It was a pretty funny video. See, this is the size of the dot that I go with now. I always wondered, like, how people use the P. Louise eyeshadow primer or eye primer with such a little tiny dot, and now I get it. I mean, a little goes a long way with this company. I guess that's why they have such, like, small packaging. Everything comes in small packages because a little really does go a long way. Beautiful, just beautiful. I really love this color. Actually, one side is a little tiny darker than the other, so I'm just going to go with a little smidge. I'm scared. Love these products, though. They're beautiful. Louise is not one of those, as far as I know, they're not really one of those brands that I would love to spend my money there, but because their products are so great, I just don't think I really have the money to spend there. I mean, I'm not even really sure. I just assumed they were expensive since they're so good. I don't even know. Maybe I'll look it up. But from what I understood, they were pretty expensive. But I'm just guessing. I don't even really know. I'll check it out though. They do sell some of the stuff on Amazon, so that would make me think that it's pretty reasonably priced. But I don't know. I just have to look it up. Just have to look it up. Okay, I'm going into MCoBeauty Liquid Blush in the color Tango. I still feel like one side is darker than the other, but I'm not going to go in with any more product. I'm just going to let it all come out in the wash with the powder. So which one did I use blue for my blush? Or red? What is this red one for? I think it was the blue one I used for my blush. I hope so. Let me turn it around on the clean side. This liquid blush is so pretty. And I like that you could put a good amount on and it's not going to screw up your whole face. Like, it blends in very lightly, like it just goes right into your skin. I'm actually going to put a little bit more on. But you don't need a lot. You definitely don't need a lot. So it's like the best of both worlds. You can overdo it without screwing up your whole face, but you don't need a lot, so you're not like blowing through it. You know what I mean? That is beautiful. Look at that. Look at it. All right. So now for you know what? I feel like that's still kind of wet. Let me just go like this a little bit. And then go like this a little bit. And then I'm just only going to go in with my, I don't know, I'm kind of, really don't like the Young Vision powder anymore. I don't know, it's just not, I don't know. Oh, so I washed all my brushes and now I don't have a powder brush. That is a blush brush. What is this brush for? What is on here? Doesn't look like anything. Okay, I'm going to use this as a powder brush. Hopefully there's nothing on it. Just going to set everything with this. Perfect. For blush, I'm going to go into my Ucanbe Versatility Shaping Palette. I'm going to go between the pink and the orange. Again, I don't have a blush brush. Maybe I can use this one. Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. Oh, and then I'm going to stay in this palette. And now I need to find a bronzing brush. Can I use this one? What's on here? I'm lost without all my brushes, you guys. I think that's bronzer. We'll try it. I'm going to go into this shade here. Glad I had these spare sets of brushes. Came in handy whilst my other ones are drying. I'm gonna go over this a little more with the blush. I'm gonna blend that in. Okay. Now what? Oh, my nose. Almost forgot my nose. I don't know what's on this brush. Looks brown. Okay, and for, oh, let me see, for, yeah, whoop, gotta turn that back on. For highlighter, dang it, I need brushes for that too. Oh, I'll use this, duh. All right, so I'm going to go in with my IBY highlighter. I just don't like using these fans. I don't know. I just don't like them. Look how gorgeous that is. I mean, that's fine. They're easy enough to use. It's fine. I don't like using it on my nose, though. Well, I guess it's fine. Pretty. Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop. I could do that all day though. For, put this back. For lipstick, I'm going in with a red. Of course, it's Burlesque. So I'm gonna do my red lip liner, my red lipstick, and my purple lip liner. So I'm gonna do my lip liner and lipstick, and then I'll be back for purple. Okay, so the lip liner that I used was, I should know this by heart. Is this Loreal or Maybelline? Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the color Brick Red. The lipstick that I used was L'Oreal Infallible in the color Red Affair. And then the next lip liner that I'm going to be using is Maybelline Color Sensational in the color Rich Wine. I use this on the outside of my red lip to kind of give it dimension and to kind of lock it in. This is not the easiest lip liner to use on top of another lip liner on top of lipstick, so I'm going to have to dig in a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, it just gives it something else. It just like, can you see it? I can see it. You can probably see it. Okay, well, this is my look for today. I absolutely love it. Look at that liner. It actually came out great for having hooded eyes. I love this look. I love all burlesque looks. Hopefully this is burlesque-ish. Again, this is my interpretation on the Dita von Teese burlesque look, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.